we corrected that, we'd be able to excuse me, put the wrongs right, like you say, from last week. And that's continual and incremental improvement that we'll continue to do. Happy with our Moldy, because obviously they drove a lot against England in their first game, so we had a bit of a focus on that, and it's something that we definitely have to keep on top on. But I'm happy with improvements, like I say.
Hi, Alan. It's Alex here. One of the characteristics of the team under Warren was you sort of never say die attitude. You don't know when you're beaten. I mean, that's still in evidence, I guess.
Yeah, the senior guys are still trying to put those performances in and lead by example. I'm very privileged to work with a few senior guys that are step into the breach and continue to add value. As we've got a young set of players as well that are not afraid to take that leadership and set examples as well. I think what you're seeing as well is a product of the experimentation in the Nations Cup and the hurt potentially we took. We're well aware that there's massive improvements. You can't, like I said earlier, give teams a 2-try lead. But yeah, pleased with the resilience that we still have and the character that we're showing and the pride in the jersey that we're obviously displaying.
And just lastly, for me, you've talked about the improvements you can make. How many more levels are there in this Welsh team, do you think?
Well, we spoke yesterday about possession and coming away and with something. I think today we had possession in certain areas. We probably just we weren't in the position to score, but we probably didn't use it as well as we could have. I know I said it yesterday about the Tide, and we probably improved a set piece, and that carried us through. There's probably bits of our attack that we can get a bit more shape to, because we started well last week and we probably lost the way, in that early first half.
Thanks for your time.
I'll just a quick one from me. You've ground out two wins in the last 2 games. Do you feel like the progression for this side now is to perhaps almost make it a little bit easier for yourselves at times when you get a one-man advantage?
Yeah, there's a smile under there. I completely agree. I think, but even irrelevantly, the advantage, I'd like to think today, before the card, we were in the ascendancy. We had a couple of good driving mauls. Like as I said earlier, we probably fixed 20% of what went wrong in our set piece last week. But yeah, like I said, when we have possession, whether it's in our own 40, we've got to make sure we control the game and territory with that. And likewise, if we're in the opposition 30, we've got to come away with something, which I thought we did in part today. We've just got to do more of it.